Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Colorado Cowboy Casserole. Alright guys, I'm starting out in my casserole pan I have preheated. And I'm going to throw in roughly about 1.5 pounds of ground beef. Now this isn't lean ground beef, so I'm going to have to drain off the grease when it's done browning. And this might be closer to 2 pounds of ground beef, but that's fine. Okay guys, now that my ground beef is about halfway browned, I'm going to add in 1 small onion I diced up. And I'm also going to add in 2 healthy teaspoons of diced up garlic. Now if you don't have this, use like 2 cloves of garlic diced up. Now I'm going to continue frying this till my ground beef is all browned up and my onions are translucent and tender. Okay guys, now that my ground beef is browned up and I drained off that excess grease, and I turned my heat off, I'm going to add in a 10.5 ounce can of cream of mushroom soup. Now guys, this calls for a 15 ounce can of corn drained. I forgot to get the corn at the store guys. I wish I wouldn't, because I would make it that much more better. So we're just going to have to make it without corn. Alright. I'm going to add in 1/3 cup of milk. I'm just going to eyeball this, guys. I'm going to add in a 4 ounce can of diced green chilies undrained. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of salt. You can use less salt if you like. About a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm going to put in a teaspoon of chili powder. Now I'm going to give that a stir, get everything blended together. And it's just smelling good, guys. Onions down up the sides of the pan. Now if you were doing this in a skillet, you would transfer this to a 9x13 baking pan after you mix all this together. But I'm doing it all in this one pan. Okay, now I'm going to add in some cheese. I'm going to start with a 1/2 cup of cheese and see how that looks. I'm using mild shredded cheddar cheese, guys. You could also use Fiesta blend or even taco cheese for this. Just stir that in there, guys. So far we're looking good. Dexter, what are you doing? Well, you want to come out and cook with me? Yeah. Eric's sleeping. He has to work tonight. Alright guys, that's looking good. Let me grab an oven mitt here so I don't burn my hand. I have a bag of tater tots that I baked in the oven according to the directions. I got them nice and crisp. We're going to add them in on top of the ground beef mixture. That's if I don't spill them all over the stove. And I should have sprayed my pan with some cooking spray before I put my tater tots on there, but that's alright. Okay, now that I have my tater tots all in, I'm just going to smooth them out, guys. Now I'm going to add more cheddar cheese on there. Just a generous coating. Now I'm going to put this in a 375-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes so that cheese melts and my soup and hamburger mixture warms up. Then that'll be ready to go. Alright guys, this is done. It went for 20 minutes. I left it sit for a few minutes. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Alright guys, let me get in here and give this a try. Start with some of this ground beef. That's really good, guys. It tastes that green pepper coming through. Tastes that chili powder. Sort of has a good chili flavor to it. Now we'll try some of the tater tot with the cheese. It's really good. Tater tots are crispy because I pre-baked them. That's really good, guys. Now, one thing is, that's a tiny little bit salty because I use a whole teaspoon of salt. I like it that way. You might not. I would use a half a teaspoon or no salt at all. But all in all, that's pretty good. Alright, there you have it, guys. Colorado Cowboy Casserole. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.